Welcome to the 28th episode of the Dragon Master campaign. My name is Harrison Weiss, and I'm your Dungeon Master. Today we are going to pick up from where the party left off at Count Deku's castle. But before that, I'm going to take a brief moment alone with David. So I'm going to steal him really quick. So David, let's have a quick conversation about your Book of Darkness. So do you have it pulled up perchance?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you happen to see the 2 additional names that have been added to your book?
I noticed that there was one new one. I didn't notice the other one. I don't know if I noticed it too early, but...
Nope, you're fine.
I see both of them, yeah.
Okay, so you have 2 new names. Do you want to go ahead and read those names for us?
Yep, so the first name is Randall Wynn, and next name is Agatha Fentoshi.
So, one thing I do want to clarify for the soul collecting purposes, they don't have to be souls that are on this list. As long as they have died and then escaped death and came back to life, then they are viable souls. These are just a list of a few specific ones.
Okay, cool. So if I run across anybody that has like that orange glow to them, then I can harvest them?
Yes.
Okay.
You probably wouldn't notice the soul until after they died, though.
Oh, okay, sure.
Cool. Okay, we're going to get back to it. This podcast is labeled as explicit, and this is one of the few episodes where we actually earn this title. Just your fair warning that this episode will have strong profanity. The party has traveled to Count Deku's castle. They traversed the CDC and they got Loaf's curse cured. And now they are probably looking to leave the CDC and head towards the Forest Temple. They just received a call from Hermione saying that Ace was on the way with the key to the temple. So that's where we're going to kind of start from. Last episode, Ace just did things that I'm not wanting to spoil, but if you listen to the last episode, you know what he did. So at this point, Ace is now going to fly to Count Deku's castle. During his flights, that's when Hermione calls you guys and talks to you about him being on the way. So when it comes to times, he's not that far away from you guys by the time she calls and saying that he should be there. And so we're going to go ahead and pick up where the party left off for just briefly. So the 3 of you are in the lobby area of Count Deku's castle. At the end of a conversation with the Count Deku, where he's offering to give you the ring if you guys can return the head of the Guifrog monster.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So if you guys want to talk to Deku some more, you can. If not, then we can just skip straight to Ace arriving.
I feel like we would have just agreed and then waited for Ace outside.
Yeah, I think that's kind of...
Yeah, I think
That
That
feels
works.
right.
That's
I
perfect.
think we wrapped up. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. You guys sit out in the courtyard, and Ace arrives on his Thunderdrum dragon.
Sick.
All right, so Ace swoops in, sees the party, and goes, "Hello, weaklings. How are you?"
Weaklings.
I mean,
We got a real charmer here.
why are you here?
Is this the?
We don't need you. We don't need this guy.
Hey, Art.
Yeah.
Is this the guy that kicked her butt?
Yeah, you know what? We don't... Yes.
Why didn't you just take the written physical exam, like I did?
Well,
Avoided that, you know.
at the time, I thought of myself as more of the warrior type. And I don't know. I don't really want to talk about it.
Yeah, all right. Anyway, yeah, we were told you were coming, Ace. So you have a key. Is that it?
I see I'm well loved around these parts.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not true, but okay.
Oh, it's you.
Like, you can't just show up to a group and just say that you're loved. That's kind of weird. Like, that's... Right, guys? Like, that's weird. Like, I learned that from these guys that that's weird.
Where are you from? Like, I haven't heard that accent before. And so, where did you come from?
It's from a place far superior to where you're from, the Orange Isles.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, their food's a little overrated, but I mean, sure.
Out of game, what if we just, like, told Ace to go away and EJ had to leave immediately?
That'd be so mean.
Out of game, Ace would gladly accept.
EJ would be really sad.
EJ would be super sad.
I mean,
We won't do that.
It's like go to bed. Just go to sleep. You need it.
Yeah,
It's-
get out of here. All right, back in game. So, okay, if Hermione sent you Ace, you must have come with something. What purpose do you have here?
She said it was a key, but It looks more like a stabby thing.
A stabby thing.
Like a-
What can we
like
see it?
Like a dagger?
Did they not teach you what a dagger was in the Orange
I
Isles?
know what a dagger is. I have plenty of daggers.
So what are you?
Okay.
What's the
This is the stabby
what's
thing.
the differentiation?
And so Ace pulls out the catharsis.
All right.
Should I read it?
Yes, you should pull it out and read it for our weary listeners.
Isn't that like an electric guitar?
That looks sick.
How's that a stabby thing in any sort of way?
It's pretty sharp on the edges.
All right, yeah.
Wow.
2D.
Ace is looking to make any sharp thing a weapon.
I mean, it's also
Sounds like some trauma.
Who wants to read the catharsis?
well, obviously, Mr. Narrator voice can.
Yeah, let's give it to the guy that has a radio
Yeah,
voice.
come on.
Catharsis. Artifact weapon. Melee, instrument, two-handed. While equipped, you have +2 charisma. Damage, 2d12 bludgeoning. The target becomes depressed until they long rest, unless they succeed in a DC 15 charisma save.
Oh,
Then roll for a 10% chance of catharsis shattering.
Oh,
I
jeez.
feel like I learned something just then.
It's kind of like a
Like
a rock and
that
roll
like
legend.
entered my
You know?
soul.
You know how they were one time at the top, but now they're just all washed up.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's how I analyze that item. Anyway, go. Yeah, cool,
Very cool.
That's amazing.
cool.
Okay. Yeah,
So
catharsis.
this is the key, guys.
You call that a
Pulls out
that a
catharsis.
stabby thing?
Yeah, let's demonstrate it.
Oh, jeez. Let's not.
Are you threatening our group?
Are we supposed to work together? That's a little counterintuitive.
Like, we're all part of the tracker class. We're all supposed to be friends, right?
Just proving my point here, guys. Proving my
What point? What point are you? Anyways,
The
can we
literal
just-
point.
Yeah, but what
Can we-
about
can
the
we
more
go?
blunt side on the other side? What do you call that? The hitty thing? You just hit people with
It's
it?
the hilt.
hitty, smacky
Of
thing?
course.
The hilt. Is the hilt usually bigger than the stabby part?
No, but this is a weird weapon, isn't it?
So you said
Boy.
that it's a key. Does that mean you know where it goes?
About that. I thought you guys know where it went.
I mean, do we? I don't. We kind of know.
Yori,
But-
you pay attention to this stuff.
Yeah, help us out here. Come on.
I'd imagine we could take it somewhere near the center, right? That's what I think. We could just go and find out, right?
I mean, we got to go to the Golgari Badlands regardless, so we might as well
Yeah.
head that way. But do we have a map of that? Or do we know how to get there? Do y'all know how to get
I
there?
sure do.
you
Hermione
do.
blessed me with a map.
Shoot, plus two.
Okay.
Boy, you seem
Bless
to have
you.
everything, huh? All right, yeah, let's see it.
Yeah. Art whispers to Loaf, man, Hermione really gave this guy a lot of stuff.
Wow. Okay.
Ace is keeping the map very close to his heart and not letting anyone peek. Clearly so he can lead the pack.
Okay.
All right, jeez.
So according to the map, there's a path that we need to take through the
Okay.
forest here.
Can you show that? Can you share that? Like, why we're a team. Can we all look at the map?
I'll hold on to the map. Thank you
Okay,
very
Yori's
much.
typically who does the map.
So you're saying there's a path through the woods to go to where we need to go. Big surprise, okay. All right. Which path
Wow.
is it? I mean, I'm pretty sure there's more than
First of all,
one path.
who's Yori again?
Oh, that's me.
Excuse me. That right there, that thing is Yori. What do you mean, who's Yori?
Oh, the thing there. Okay,
Oh, jeez.
got it.
Yes, yes. That
Okay,
is-
thing. Follow us.
Okay. I'm following.
So Ace proceeds through the path that the map provides.
So we're going to go ahead and expedite this process towards the forest temple. So Ace walks off on the dragonback and is taking the path. Are the other three of you going to follow?
I would say yes, but Art wants to go between Ace and the other two guys, just to be safe. Have them protected behind me.
Okay.
Sounds
That's
good.
me saying that. Art would never admit that.
Understood. Loaf, you're good to walk with him as well?
I'm going to walk with him. Yeah. I mean, I'm just gonna just follow since apparently the de facto leader wants to do his thing. So I guess I'll
Perfect.
just... Yeah.
So y'all start walking through the Golgari Badlands. The Golgari Badlands is quite swampy. Every step that you take has quite a large smush into the ground. Most of the grass is dead. Most of the grass is just surrounded by weeds and pretty much just choked out. There are trees on your left and your right. The Golgari Badlands smells deeply. Like, it smells awful. In the distance, you see several different types of dragons. One type of dragon that you see is like a spider-like dragon.
Ooh.
That Loaf would recognize as a webkin dragon.
Oh.
And
Okay.
the other type of dragon that you see is a skeleton-y, not like the bone napper dragon, but more like a fleshy, disgusting, with just like flesh hanging out. The hands just look like swamp trees.
So it's not a bone napper?
It's not a bone napper. But
Cool.
all the dragons that you're seeing are small. They're not bigger than your dragons. Most of them are smaller than your dragons. But none of them seem to be coming towards you or attacking you. So you guys just keep continuing forward.
Okay.
Cool.
Question before we really get into the Badlands. More swamp than forest, or is it forest as well?
More swamp than
Or is it
forest.
completely? Okay, so I don't have favored terrain within the swamp.
Why is it called the Badlands?
Who are you asking?
You. Isn't it usually supposed to be like uncultivatable land with little vegetation? So isn't it supposed to be more like a kind of like...
Well, swampy is pretty
deserts?
uncultivatable, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it's more like dry, right?
Not necessarily.
I would think it's more dry. In my opinion, like South Dakota and some areas are...
Sure.
Anyway, yeah, no, sorry. It just kind of came to me. Anyway, back on track. Let's go.
Okay, so Loaf, go ahead and roll a random encounter for me.
Oh, geez.
Sure.
Ooh.
I am rolling now. 18.
With an 18, in the distance, you see a small collection of tents with several people walking around. It's pretty far in the distance.
But it's off the path.
It is off the path, yes.
Okay.
What time of day is it again? Like how bright out is it?
Pretty midday.
Midday. Okay.
Pretty mid.
Let's say 3 p.m.
I'd prefer to just keep going.
I mean, I can also use Paths Without Trace at any point that we need to.
Yeah.
I mean,
Veils of shadows and silence radiate from me, masking you and your companions from detection.
now do they
So-
appear humanoid that are walking around? Like, or rather, I guess they would be humanoid, but like, I guess
Yeah.
bipedal. And can we discern if they're like what they are at the distance?
Go ahead and roll perception for me. That is a good question.
Yeah, that ain't happening for me. I got a 1. I ain't seeing nothing. So,
Yeah, you can't tell if they're humanoid or if they're gnomes or if they're, giant dragons.
yeah.
Mine's a 9, so I'm assuming I don't see anything different.
For a 9, I'll give you that they look like they are standing on 2 feet and they are wearing clothes.
Okay, cool. Good to know. I'd personally like to keep going, like both in character and out of character. I think we should go to the temple.
Yeah. Ace looks, but he doesn't care.
Okay,
Cool.
so then
press
y'all
forward then.
continue to walk forward, and
Art doesn't take his eyes off of Ace.
so y'all continue to walk forward through the Golgari Badlands, making sloshy feet noises as you walk.
Gross.
In the distance, in about 100 meters ahead, you see a giant tree that still has about half of its leaves. That is where the map is leading to, is that tree.
Yeah, so Ace just proceeds down the path as planned.
As Ace approaches the large tree, a little man in a sack walks up to you and says, Hey, welcome to my auction. This is my auction house. We're about to start an auction. If you'd like to grab a seat, there's a couple chairs over there. And he points to some chairs that are made completely of dung. And then there's a counter about 10 feet away from the tree. That's about 10 feet away from the chairs. We'd like to grab a seat for the auction.
Ace just looks at him and says, Where's this lead? And points to the map.
Oh, is that the map to the Forest Temple?
Sure.
Yeah, so
Yes.
I have the auction shop called the Forest Temple Auction.
Oh, God.
And it's right outside of the Forest Temple. Here's the Forest Temple. And he points towards the large tree.
Is the temple inside the tree?
I think the temple is the tree, dingus.
Yeah, the temple's inside the tree.
Well, that's really what
Onward.
we've come for then, yeah.
And Ace continues to march forward towards the tree. As he approaches the tree kind of creates like a jaw in the side of the tree, and the jaw moves downward until the bottom of the jaw hits the ground, and there is a large opening that you are able to walk inside of.
All right, fellas. Guess we're going inside.
It looks just like the tree from Ocarina of Time to remove any suspicions. And as Ace starts to walk towards it, the little auctioneer walks over to Loaf and says, Hey, you look like a fine fellow. You want to come buy something at the shop?
Why would I want to buy anything from you?
And he lifts up a pie that's covered.
Oh.
Would you like this pie? I made it myself.
What is the pie made of? To entice me, like what is it actually made of?
Oh, you might have to wait for the auction.
They're telling me I have to wait for an auction to know what the pie is made of.
Yes, it's a covered item.
But secondly, how many people actually participate in your auction?
He looks over at the auction area and he looks back at you and says, Nobody.
Do you know why, little man?
I'm in the middle of the Golgari Badlands.
Probably because your seats are poop.
Yeah, well, that's the decision.
Why?
It's part of the Golgari Badlands, vibe, how it kind of stinks here.
Weird.
Yeah, but like, wouldn't you want to, like, I don't know, just have wooden seats or something that, isn't
Okay,
poop?
you're no longer invited. And he turns to Yori and says, Hey, you look like you would like like this pie.
I don't trust anything that you're selling. I'm sorry. Yori walks away.
Okay, well, all right. He turns around and walks back to his chair. Ace is already inside the tree, and the other three of you are probably right outside the tree.
I would have probably considered the pie if you just told me what it was as I walk away, but,
I think it's a dung pie.
it's probably,
I'm
yeah,
following.
I would wager
Poop
it's
pie.
crap, yeah. 100%.
I don't know what the tree looks like from Ocarina of Time. Anyways,
And
let's continue.
like out of character.
It's just
you
a
don't?
big, dark tree with a bunch of leaves. It looks like it's dying.
And has a face.
Oh, okay.
It does have a face with a mustache. Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Guys, are we following Ace?
Oh, hey, guys. Quick thing you might want to do before you go in the tree.
Yeah.
What?
Those dragons that you're riding, you might want to get off of those.
Why?
What?
the spiders in there,
I have a question.
Oh.
they're scary.
They like dragons?
I have
They like
one.
to eat dragons. Yes.
The creature is because we were told there's a creature in that temple, right?
Yes.
And that temple's made of wood, right? So can we just burn?
The outside is.
So we can't just burn it down.
We don't have kerosene.
Yeah, but don't we
You
have
could-
we have
have a
we have
lightning bolt.
dragons? We can just
Yeah.
like I don't know, catch it on fire.
I don't think that would work in. It's wet wood. It's soggy in the swamp.
There's something telling me we shouldn't.
I wonder if we can find jet fuel anywhere.
All right, let's follow Ace.
He opens his jacket up and pulls out some kerosene gel and says, "Hey, I got some kerosene gel."
Of course you do. All right.
Can I have it?
How much?
No.
Can I?
And then he
can't
burrows a
have it?
hole and digs away.
Oh.
All right, guys, let's follow Mr. Ace over there. And I just turn around, put my hands in my pockets,
yeah.
and just
Do we need
start.
to follow this guy though?
I mean, or we can just let him go in there, and if he dies, then we just have to explain to Hermione why he died with all this stuff.
He also has the key.
Yeah, so, I mean,
I
think I don't personally care if he dies or not. I don't even know the guy, but I also just want to get the quest over with. So if we go in there and work with the guy, because, I mean, he's apparently strong, I guess, based off of what I've been told. So we'll just follow him.
Okay.
And we can use him as the punching bag a little bit, and we'll just stay on the back end and, take less hits, He'll go in there
Okay,
and
if you
get smacked
if you
around.
think so.
Yeah, we'll just stay in the back and
All right, Loeb, I trust you.
I mean
Yori, I guess I trust you too.
okay, Yori. What do
We're in this
you
together.
think about this Ace guy?
I don't like it any better than y'all do, but I feel like we don't have a choice at this point.
At least we know Yori's smarter than him.
I'm gonna.
That is true.
I mean, I'm just telling the truth here. Like, yeah, I don't like him either, but I also just want to get it over with. So, in other words,
right.
we'll just go in there and do whatever we need to do.
Yeah.
Go and do. Okay.
Yep.
You got it.
All right.
Let's go. We walk in after Ace and try to catch up.
Okay, so the three of you walk into the tree, and as you walk in, you guys look around, and there are spider webs everywhere. There's just darkness and decay in every corner of the place, and you all hear a large roar from below. As you look inside, it's like a circular space. In the center of the space, there is a giant hole. And on the left-hand side, there's like a pathway that's kind of like a ramp. And the ramp leads around the building and spirals up the tree. Along the pathway, there are multiple doors. And around the center hole, there are 4 pedestals. And at this point, I think Ace is probably approached the pedestals and has already been examining these pedestals.
Also, I would just like to say I definitely put Ampharos in my Pokeball after he told us to put him away.
I'm definitely do the same.
Also,
And I think Ace also did the same.
Yeah, for sure.
is it lit up with like, random torches around?
I would say that there's no torches, but enough sunlight is creeping through the walls. It's currently lit, and you don't have any problem seeing.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything that I can see that's worth value inside the tree, like a chest?
As of right now, no. All you see is the pathway that's leading upward with multiple closed doors in those areas. And then in the center, there's the 4 little pedestals. And those look like they're kind of ornate, kind of built by something.
Can I examine those for a keyhole?
Yeah, go ahead. So if you're looking specifically for a keyhole, I would say no, there's no keyhole. But if you want to go ahead and roll perception on them, I will give you some more details.
I'd also like to roll depending on how good or bad. Because I'm going to walk up and examine them.
17.
Nice.
Okay, and Yori, you can also roll.
Okay, that's a 7.
Art's going to walk up and see that Ace is doing that, and he's going to try to outdo him. So
Draw
Art's
that.
going to want to do that as well.
Pull that nat 20, man.
How awesome would that be? Dude, you're not even going to believe this.
Really?
I hit a nat 20.
Nice.
100%, I promise you. I just hit a nat 20 plus 4, actually.
Art's
Perception.
Okay.
Ace is going to say, yeah, this is this. And Art's going to be like, I saw that first.
That's exactly what happens. So both of you recognize some elvish runes on the pedestals. The key thing that Ace sees first is that each of the pedestals have a different phrase written on them in elvish. So Ace is going to go ahead and know what they say before Art gets to it, but Art still gets something nice. So the 4 different pedestals have 4 different statements on them. The first pedestal says untrue statement. The second pedestal says incredibly unhinged. The third pedestal says overly aggressive. And the 4th pedestal says poor quality. When Art walks over and examines them, he also notices a pressure plate on the top of each of the pedestals.
Nice.
Hey guys, you see where there's bunch of different inscriptions, but on top there's a pressure plate. That's what we really need to focus on, the pressure plates. See, Ace, see the pressure plates? Yeah.
Good eye.
I see the pressure plates.
Yeah, I bet you do, because I just said so. They're there.
So what do they say? I don't read Elvish, by the way.
Art, why don't you read these stones for us?
Okay, no problem. As a full elf, I have no problem reading Elvish, of course. So the first one says, untrue statement.
Whoa.
See?
You speak what languages again?
Me?
Yeah.
Common, Draconic, Elvish, and Goblin?
We're going to cut the Draconic. I'm not letting that happen. But I'll give you the other 3.
That's fair.
Do you think you speak better Common or better Elvish?
I think he speaks better Elvish.
So I would say, because I grew up only with Albert in the forest by myself with a full elf who hates mixing blood,
Okay,
I
you're
would
right.
say that I would definitely be more well-versed in Elvish
Okay.
than I would in Common.
And that's why you read Common slowly, but you can read Elvish quickly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Get back to what you were doing. Good job.
That's what I don't know why you had to point that out. I feel like I knew that the whole time inherently. Like, it's just part of my character. I know art
the
so
first time
well.
I didn't know that, so I had to learn that.
You're right. You know, I get it. Anyways, I'm not really coming at you. I'm coming at Ace more than anything. So back at it. So guys, the first one says untrue statement. It's Elvish, so I read it really, really well. The next one says incredibly unhinged. The third, overly aggressive. Fourth says poor quality. Kind of
The
like
fourth
Ace's
must be
leadership
about you,
skills.
huh?
Dang.
Now
Okay.
hold on. Let's be pretty frank here. If we were talking about what I think is poor quality on the team, it's definitely
Me?
yeah. I wanted to
Okay.
hold back, but I'm sorry. It is you. I'm sorry. I mean, you just don't like to do anything, fun. Besides stabbing
Sure.
that guy, that was kind of cool. I will say that. But
Appreciate
was-
it.
that was cool.
That's cool.
It
Stabbing guys are
stabbing
guys is cool.
was
Okay.
cool. I mean, it was surprising, but like,
Not anymore. Stabbing guys is not cool anymore. Okay. Art's learning.
what?
Ace raises one eyebrow and like gives 0.1% respect to Art for reading.
for reading.
Okay, so Ace, if you're so intelligent, what do we do with these pedestals?
So there's a pressure point. So poor quality must mean Art, you stand on that one. Untrue statement.
You stand on that one.
That's you, the big-bellied barbarian there.
Big Billy.
Excuse you.
Actually,
He is a big-bellied wizard, sir.
I'm gonna just tell you the honest truth here. I feel like I've been telling the truth the whole time. I don't know why, but yeah, no, not untrue, bucko. That would be Yori. He's untrue because he's not honest.
Could we stand on these platforms? I don't think we can.
That's a really good question. The platforms are about 1 foot in diameter, about 2 feet tall.
Okay.
You could stand on them.
So, okay, out of game, let's think about this. There's 4 statements, there's 4 of us, there's 4 pedestals. Who in our party is overly aggressive? Myself. Or no. Who's overly aggressive? Ace. Who's incredibly unhinged? Art. Who talks about how things are untrue or how things are not as they seem often? Yori. Who talks about the quality of things and thinks they're often poor? Loaf. So maybe there is something to that.
That poor quality could allude to how I critique all the food that I've ever come
All
across.
things.
Actually, I do critique
Yeah.
all things. Yeah, that is so true.
So back in character. So guys, what if we just place our hands on the pedestal? There's 4 of us. Maybe we need to match the statements to who we are.
What? How would it know who we are? Like, never mind. I'm not even
I
gonna.
don't know, maybe it's magical.
Yeah,
I think it would
evidently.
be items in the rooms, but we could definitely try it since we're here.
Well, look at that. The wizard doesn't know magic.
Yeah, and you don't know how to shut up.
You.
All right.
So Loaf is incredibly unhinged.
All right. There are other rooms, like Yori mentioned. Those doors over there, and I point at the doors that were mentioned by DM as he was describing the scene. We could check out what's in there and see if it has any, relation to what's in here, or we can just stand on these and see what, if anything, happens. So,
As you guys keep talking, you hear the skitter-scatter of spiders all around the room. And you also hear the monster from below still just roaring every couple minutes. It is extremely loud, reverberating all the way through the tree.
Does it vibrate the whole tree?
A
That's
little
crazy.
bit.
all right.
Out of character, are the doors shut? Like, are they wide open?
The doors are all shut currently.
Got
Are
it.
they wood, or are they made of something else?
I would say metal doors.
Metal doors. Gotcha. All right, guys. What do we want to do? Let's stop wasting time. There's the spiders and that stupid roar going on down there. So
Y'all do keep mentioning the rooms, which is good. That's probably important. But there is also a giant gaping hole in the middle of the room, and it's just a black pit. You cannot see down in the hole, so that's something else that you could toy with.
But we can hear the monster coming from it.
You can hear the monster coming from it.
Nobody's
looked
if
down
you're implying
it yet.
we jump down there, yeah, let's first.
I am not implying that.
You're implying we run and jump off and fall down into that hole, aren't you?
I don't think that's the implication that I've provided you.
Hey, so this big gaping hole, before we go check out the rooms, do we want to, like, toss a torch down into it just to kind of see how far down it goes?
Sure. Yeah.
Cool. Does anybody have a torch?
So we wouldn't have just wasted one. How many torches do we have? Let's.
I don't know. Do you have a torch? I don't have a torch.
I mean,
I have a torch, but I'm not saying anything.
I have a torch, but I don't know if I'm gonna throw just. What if we need the torch later?
Yeah. So I just think, guys, if we, we kind of heard like the spiders or what we think are spiders. They told us they were spiders. This big gaping hole. What if they come up out of it? Would we want to see what's coming at us before it gets to us? So I'm just thinking, if we have the opportunity to see, let's try.
Okay.
You must be scared.
Scared? More like prepared.
Okay, I guess.
If we have a torch, it's not a bad idea, I don't think. I think the rooms would be more useful, but we're here, so.
I mean, the rooms, we can do that too. Like, I think we need to do that, but I'm saying, before we leave, it might not be a bad thing to kind of drop one in there and see what happens. Like, see what's down there.
I don't have one, though.
I have this wooden stake. I have a flint, too. Let me see if I can start a small fire on this wooden stake, and I can drop it into the hole.
I'll give you that. Yep.
Sure.
Okay. So Art does that, lights the wooden stake on fire, and drops it into the massive gaping hole. Do I see anything?
You drop the stake, and it drops for about 100 feet, and as it goes down the hole, all you see on the entire outside rim of the hole is spiders.
Oh, God.
The entire side wall is spiders, and when it reaches the bottom, it falls into the mouth of a giant dragon, and it's devoured.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'm pretty glad that I dropped the freaking torch down there now. Like, you see what's down there. We need to figure out what we're going to do, because that's going to come up here.
Okay.
For what it's worth, the dragon is too big to get through the hole.
Okay.
The thousands of spiders aren't.
That is true.
I wonder if there's a way to antagonize just mildly, since we're going to have to take it on anyway, so it can, like, maybe shoot fire up through the hole to kill the spiders, so when we jump down, we're not, like,
I'd imagine dropping something would have been the way to do that, but if it just ate that, then...
I mean, do we have anything more? Maybe something gross? Ooh. We have a dingleberry. I don't know.
I have a great idea.
You have your
We have the infinity hose.
Oh my gosh, yep.
We could just drown the thing. And all the spiders.
Do you think it would keep its mouth open the entire time? Or we just,
if it tries to drink all the...
Like, trinkle in and just let it just keep slowly flooding the...
Yeah, like, it can't drink an infinite amount of water.
You talking about waterboarding?
What if there's cavens down there?
Again, this is an infinite amount of water. Our job is to kill the dragon, right? That's the only thing we're supposed to do here?
So we're going to sit here for 2 years while water pours
we don't have
down
to
the
sit here
caverns?
at all. We just leave the hose.
I don't think flooding the temple would be the best idea, currently.
Okay.
I point at a door. You want to go through that door? Anybody?
Yeah, I guess we can go through the door. My ideas are stupid.
Do we want to go through a door, or are we just going to go down there?
Loaf, I am following you.
Okay, all right. Yori, Ace guy, what do you want?
Ace starts examining a completely different door.
Okay, so Ace, you want to be at the first door or the second door?
Door number 2.
You're at door number 2. You examine it and you see that it's unlocked. Would you like to open it?
Yes, Ace opens the door.
As you open the door, you look inside, and the primary thing that you see is a statue of a large bat. The room is pretty small. It's like a 10 by 10 room. In the center of the room, it's just the statue of the giant bat. In the corners of the room, there is just like piles of like poo. It's completely full of just like white, like liquidy poo.
Ew.
And
Jesus Christ.
There is also a treasure chest in the room. in the back left corner.
Okay.
So first, Ace peeks his head inside to see if he hears anything.
This room has very poor
You
quality.
don't hear anything inside.
Okay. So I'll proceed into the room and examine the statue first.
Okay. The statue is seemingly a stone statue that is just a large bat. It's about 5 feet tall, and it does not look animate. But and that's really all about the statue, unless you want to roll perception and tell me something that you're looking for specifically.
Just seeing if there's any levers or buttons. And then I'll proceed to the treasure chest, actually.
Okay. And you want to open the chest?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and roll a D100.
Okay.
Before he does that, Art puts his arm onto the other guys to stop them from going into the room before anything happens. So
I was
now
going to start checking out the other door, the first door.
Okay.
that's a great idea. But Loaf was following Homie, right?
Yeah, well, I stopped outside the door. I'm just going to
Okay.
close the door and then proceed to the first door that Yori's
Jeez.
Okay. So, Ace, go ahead and roll a D100.
Just close the door. It's like you know something's gonna explode. You're just like, nope.
83.
You find a hat.
Oh,
Awesome.
nice.
And Yori, you have now entered the first room, is that correct?
I've kind of checked the door, make sure it's not trapped, and then gone in.
Okay.
That hat is so cool.
The door is not trapped. Similar to the other room, you see a statue of a dog in the center of the room, and you see brown turdlets all around the room.
Jesus.
Much more human-like than the white poo from the previous room.
Gross.
In the back of the room, you see a chest as well.
Why didn't they just call this the Golgari Pooplands? I don't know.
Poop everywhere.
I'm going to go check out the chest. Not too worried about the statue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, before we get too far, EJ, will you read Scrabble Visor, please?
Oh, yeah, of course. I was trying to see if turdlets was a word. It is, by the way.
Yes.
Is that the episode? Is that the name of the episode?
Turd.
It might be.
Is
Ooh.
turtlet's a word? EJ did it. Look at there.
Is turtlets a word? Yeah, you have inspiration, EJ.
That's amazing. Good job.
Awesome. All right. Scrabble Visor. Armor artifact. Headwear. While worn, whenever you cast a spell, you can add, remove, or change 1 or 2 letters from the spell's name in order to cast a different made-up spell. You cannot cast a spell that you have cast before, and the limit is 1 per long rest.
That's incredible.
I'm confused to
That
where
is
the
pretty
use
awesome.
is, but yeah.
There's infinite use. If you can dream it, you can do it. That's the Scrabble Visor.
All right.
Cheers.
That's
Cheers.
right. That's right.
I love it.
It's a 23.
With a 23,
Oh my gosh.
No way.
you find a pot of potty.
Nice.
That's
Gross.
amazing.
Oh,
Who has a potty still?
loaf.
Loaf?
Yeah,
Has
Yeah.
a potty too?
I do. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yori's pod potty is a good deal larger than Loaf's. It is about the size of his backpack.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
jeez.
So like he probably can't actually take it with him.
Can he
On
just
the
put?
side of the pot, it says 5 shitloads.
Nice.
We did need a
My
janitor
gosh.
in this place, didn't we?
Does he have anything that he could? Because what if he puts his bag inside the potty and then carries the potty?
Okay, we can't get into this
We don't
conversation.
have time for
again.
that conversation. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Next room. Who's in the next room?
I guess I'll walk into the next room.
I'll
I guess.
go
I'll open the
with
door
Loaf.
and I'll check the door and see if it's trapped or anything, and then like peek around.
The door is not trapped. In the third room, there is a statue of a monkey, and there's once again poop slaughtered all across the room. In this room specifically, there's poop all over the walls and the ceiling, and there is a chest in the room as well.
What the heck happened here?
It's overly aggressive. That's what this
This
is.
is- yeah, it's
Okay.
poor quality. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, I walk over to the chest. I'm just gonna try to open it. Yeah.
Your chest is specifically trapped. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead and roll a
I
D100.
was like go figure. Oh yeah, and then I'll roll this.
I gotta mess with Loaf because he hurts me.
I got a. Do I? I think I don't. Anyway, 67.
In that chest, there is 5 silver pieces and
Oh my god.
one other thing.
I don't really have anything, you see. I don't have, my bag is like so barren.
Yeah, it's
you know?
pretty empty.
Light, truly.
The other thing in that chest was a dragon tooth arrow.
Oh, cool.
Plus 5 damage to dragons? Yo.
That would be, well, okay.
That's everything in that room.
Yori, are you heading towards the next room?
I think so, yeah. The fourth
Okay.
room.
Art is going to kind of see that Loaf is fine and safe and go walk with Yori.
4th room. Who is opening that door?
It sounds like me, unless Art wants to.
Now you got it. I'm along for the ride. I'm just kind of watching your 6, so to say.
When you open this door, there is a statue of a bird and more white poo spread around, and there is no chest in this room.
Just nasty.
Okay. I think as gross as it is, the poop is the teller of like what's gonna be what. Because this is the second one with the white.
Well, I'm stepping out, and then I'm gonna walk over to Art and be like, "Hey, I don't really like to give stuff
man.
away, but I'm not gonna use this." And I just hand you the dragon tooth arrow. You probably are better, suited to use this thing. So here you go.
Art takes it and like has that single man tear, turns away and kind of wipes it real quick and says, thank you, Loaf. You are a true friend.
Yeah. Don't mention it.
Okay, I won't talk about it ever again.
Thank you. That would be.
Ace walks by, going to the next room, and says, "Why don't you both get a room, actually?"
We have a room. We actually have a room. It's back at the university, but I don't know whatever. What's this guy talking about? So weird.
Is Ace the next room?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so Ace, you open the next room, and very similarly to the other rooms, it is a statue of a horse. In this room, the turds are extremely large and much bigger turds than all of the other rooms.
The biggest turds.
There is a chest in this room. Feel free to roll a D100 for me.
Why is this called the Forest Temple when it could just be called the Poop Temple?
Temple of Sadness and Despair.
The Temple of Turds.
Temple of Turds.
Ooh.
Yeah.
88.
With an 88, you find another potty. This one says 3 shitloads on the side.
It's amazing.
Awesome.
Slowly becoming my favorite item. Art, after getting the gift from Loaf, is not leaving his side again. So whatever Loaf wants to do, we're going.
I think with what we have, it would be worth going back down. Because I think we can like put items on the pedestals.
I mean, do we have enough items?
We've got 2 potties, a hat, and the arrow.
This arrow is not going to work.
Hey,
You don't know that.
What about the other 3 rooms? Okay, so what I'm saying is, like, do we have to...
So-
I do see a lot of poop. Do we put the poop on the pedestal?
Oh god.
Like, what?
Maybe we use the potties.
Scoop the...
I wonder if we find 2 other potties in the other room.
Yeah, let's check those.
All right. Let's keep going. Yeah.
The arrow doesn't weigh enough, Yori.
Okay.
Okay, so who opens the next room? Loaf?
I will look in and see if there's a chest in that room when I open it and look. So I'm going to first inspect the door to see if it's still not trapped.
This one's also not trapped, yeah. So this room has a giant bull statue, and the poop is also brown, and it's still pretty chunky as well, and there is a chest in the back corner.
Oh.
All right. I will check out that chest then. So...
In that chest, there is another potty.
Oh god.
This one is 3 shitloads.
Oh, I understand. It's dog shit, bat shit. I don't know why monkey shit is there. Bird shit, horse shit,
Ape
and
shit.
bullshit. Yeah, ape
Ape
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Oh! Wait. It's the different way you use ape shit, horse shit, and those things.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the first one? The first one is untrue statement. That's dog shit.
Bullshit.
That's
No, yeah.
bullshit. We're gonna find bullshit. Incredibly unshit.
Incredibly unshit.
Unhinged. Sorry, incredibly unhinged is ape shit. Overly aggressive
Actually,
is bat shit, right?
That shit, yeah. Maybe he's batshit insane, so
And
you
maybe
could say
poor quality is horseshit.
Well, you say batshit insane,
Untrue
right?
statement could be horseshit too.
Horse shit and dog shit could be interchangeable,
But
I think
Yeah.
dog shit is actually poor quality.
dog shit's poor quality. Like, man, that's dog shit. Yeah, you say that if it's poor quality.
Horseshit is kind of untrue statement too. Yeah, I agree with that. What is this conversation?
I love that Harrison is just cackling in the background.
Yeah.
We're like,
So we've got to figure out what the other two rooms
like,
are for
because you
sure.
say
Yeah.
what he's saying is bullshit, so that makes sense. Like, if you were to say like, hey, what you're saying is bullshit.
Yeah.
You don't say what you're saying is dog shit. Yeah, you say dog shit if you eat something, it's like, how does it taste? And you're like, oh, it tastes like dog shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Poor quality is dog shit. It's got to be
or
right.
like your dog shit at
Unhinged
the
bad
video
shit.
game. Yeah.
So
What is
I
bird
guess so.
shit?
We gotta scoop the shit and probably just put the pot on top of the pedestal.
Okay, wait, hang on. Can we also get a recollection of where we got the different potty potties? DM?
So we got one from Bull and we got one from Monkey.
Okay.
Batshit was the hat.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay,
And
so we
there
need
was
to-
nothing in bird.
You know what, guys? Think we should probably put the statues on the altar.
I have a
Are
better.
the statues big, DM?
The statues are massive. Yeah, they're
Okay,
large
sure.
bases.
I have a better idea. You can scoop the
What an
shit
idiot.
in the hat and then wear the hat. How about that?
Wear it. Specifically the milky white one.
And then stand on the pedestal.
Yeah.
That makes the most sense, actually.
Yori even added, yeah, I like that idea. Out of character.
I appreciate that Yori's on board.
Jeez.
All right. Art's going to say to Love, hey, man, we're kind of figuring this out. I think me and you need to go to the next room, figure that out.
Yeah, let's go
Yeah.
to the next one.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. So Art's going to lead the path on this one.
Okay, and this door is locked.
You suck. The one door I want to open. Okay.
The 8th door is also locked.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
Art doesn't have like a way of lockpicking anything.
Maybe if
No.
I wonder if one of those doors will unlock. Are there keyholes on the doors, or are they just locked and barred? So if we were
There
to,
are keyholes.
there are keyholes. Okay.
The 8th door is the last door. At that point, it tapers off, and there is no more. That's like the top.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I think bird shit is out of the question.
I don't know what that is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never heard that as a phrase.
Yeah. But
Or like, unless it's like, I don't give a flying shit.
maybe flying or
You don't say flying shit. That's weird.
wow.
I'm sorry. Wow.
Out of character. I'm just saying that's weird.
Yeah,
No,
no, I
I-
understand. I understand who said it. Wow. Okay.
Does that make
Anyways,
it better or worse?
it makes it a lot better. It's so much funnier. But okay, we know the 4, right? Untrue statement is bullshit. Incredibly unhinged is ape shit. Overly aggressive is batshit, right? No. Incredibly
Should be,
unhinged.
but there was no pot there.
in the bat?
So maybe we just scoop the bat shit up in one of the pots.
Well, we don't know what kind of shit it is. It's kind of weird that you just know what batshit is.
There's a statue of a bat, and there's shit in the room.
I don't think we need to be scooping shit. I think it's the item that we find in the room. I don't want to start scooping shit if we don't have to.
I wonder, can it be used twice? Like one thing be used twice? Probably not. I don't know, because I don't know. Monkey shit or ape shit, I guess that's reasonable. Bird shit doesn't make any sense. Bat shit sounds reasonable to something. Dog shit sounds
Monkey/ape. Okay.
okay. Because that's, even though they are two different types of animals, Harrison.
No, they're the same.
The-
Okay, all right.
It was flying.
I am just typing what you guys have decided that room could mean.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Never
All right.
mind.
No, you're not, Harrison. You just know you messed up. But it's okay. We will forgive you. Anyway, let's continue.
Let's.
Yeah.
That was incredibly unhinged.
Let's go back down then. I think we can start putting stuff on the pedestals.
Yeah. Okay. Untrue statement. So that's bullshit. So
Okay.
Ace, what did you get out of bullshit out of that room, out of the bull room?
You guys went to the bull room. I went to the horse room.
Oh. We got a potty, right?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Specifically the 3-1 rather
Yes.
than 5.
The 3-1. So let's put that on the pedestal and then back away quick.
When you do so, it makes a noise that is not a positive noise.
Oh.
So what if we pick it up off the pedestal for a second?
Okay, so the next one, incredibly unhinged. Are we saying is batshit or apeshit?
I'm not confident.
I would consider incredibly unhinged
That's ape shit.
more apeshit. Yeah,
Rather than batshit?
I would think overly aggressive is batshit.
I was thinking opposite.
Well, you could say he's batshit insane. That is a phrase.
Yeah, batshit crazy.
Yeah, batshit crazy is more. So maybe you're right. Is more unhinged. So do y'all want to go with bat? Who went into the bat room?
That was I.
Okay, Ace, what did you get from that room?
The hat, right?
The scribble hot.
Scrabble hat.
I'm most confident that dog shit is poor quality.
Yes.
Well, yeah, that one we agreed upon, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Or, oh crap, or horse shit.
So who had dog? Horse shit, I would think is closer to bull.
I walked into
Like
ape shit
an untrue
or
statement.
monkey. I walked into the monkey room, so we can decide what to do with that one. But I don't know.
Okay.
But dog shit is definitely poor quality, I would think.
Definitely poor quality.
Yeah.
So who has the dog item?
That was me, question mark? I think it was the first potty, the 5-1.
The 5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you can go ahead and put it on.
I'm putting it on poor quality, whichever one says that.
Same thing. Negative noise.
Crap.
Yeah, but it might become a positive noise if we get them all right.
Did we not put the poop in the potty?
Crap, do we actually have to scoop it?
Maybe we need to put the poop in the
The
potty.
poop would disappear. Smart guy.
I didn't read the actual pot. What does it say? Urinated or pooped into? Well, it says pooped into. You're not pooping into it if the poop's already outside. If you're not pooping into the thing, you're technically not
Wait a
pooping.
second.
Shit is shit.
Yes.
Okay.
But the definition this is out of character. It says when urinated or pooped into. You're only pooping if it excretes from your rectum.
I just wanted to say shit is shit. It just
I'm just being very anal about the wordage, if you know what I'm saying.
I'll be honest.
You
I
know?
think that poop would disappear the potty.
Yeah, that's
So
fair.
it's probably not that. I think if we just do the other two, we'll get a positive sound and everything will be fine.
Your DM's gonna say no. The negative sound is meant to make Art not want to continue with that action
Well,
because it's wrong.
so we're just wrong with items.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe we should actually put the shit there.
Will it weigh it down?
I mean, put enough of it.
Just go up there and grab some and bring it down. Then,
I'll
I'm
let
not
y'all
touching
handle
it.
that shit.
Yeah, I'm not touching it.
You thing over there. You grab the shit for us. Thing.
Why am I the thing?
Shit
You're a
has
thing.
Hey, I mean, not shit. Thing has a name.
I hate you.
So are we putting poop on the pedestals?
And scoop it with what? The hat?
Our hands probably. Okay,
Gross.
you know what? I'm gonna take one for the team. Art goes to the bullshit room and grabs a pile of what I assume is bull dung and takes it to the first pedestal and puts it on top.
The pedestal makes a positive sound
Oh
and
my
shrinks
God.
into the ground.
Okay.
Nice.
Art's hand's already dirty. What's the next one?
All right.
Incredibly unhinged. We're gonna go with batshit.
Batshit or I guess flying shit. Like, because
What?
both of those have the same type, right? I know flying shit doesn't mean unhinged, but like they both have the same poop, right? They're both the white.
Maybe it doesn't
like,
matter
weird-
Do
then.
bats and birds have the same poop
That's
I
well,
think
no,
bat.
but in the room.
in the room?
Yeah,
Oh,
they
it
were
was
the same
it was
color.
the same. All
They
right.
were the same color. I would say that they were probably different consistencies.
Okay. Okay, fine, sure.
I think bot shit is the way to go here.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think I'm gonna say we're going with bat.
Yeah, batshit. for
Okay.
incredibly
Art
unhinged.
walks into the bat shit room, grabs a pile of bat shit, walks to incredibly unhinged pedestal, puts it on there.
And it shrinks into the ground and makes a positive noise.
This is so
Okay.
gross. I hate this, Harrison.
Art's gonna then walk over to the ape shit room, pick up a bunch of what I only assume is monkey shit, pick up a pile, put it on the overly aggressive pedestal.
Just
Same thing.
just for the fact that it's a monkey, can you chuck it from up there?
Just toss it down. That's funny. Even though I still,
You know what? Art's gonna grab some and throw some at Ace.
even though Will still believes that
I don't know if we have
monkey
time
and
for
ape
that. I don't
is
know if we have time for
There's a
that.
distinction,
Poop throwing.
There's the distinction.
Just a quick
Do what I
roll
want.
for a dodge, or
Whose world
Yeah,
do you
yeah,
think
yeah.
this
Don't-
is, Harrison?
Yeah, you're right. Art, can you roll dexterity for your attack roll?
Yes, just flat dexterity.
D20 plus your dexterity. Just make an attack roll.
That's only an 8.
Is he proficient in shit?
He
No,
probably
absolutely
would be.
I mean, probably, but
Yeah,
whatever.
but
I
it
made
misses.
an 8. Yeah.
It misses completely, but Ace definitely
Okay.
gets a whiff of it as it goes by his head.
I mean,
Ace
how could
glares
he possibly
at
get a
Art.
whiff of it? The whole place smells like this.
That's true.
Facts, yeah.
That
All
monkey poo was smell a little bit different than the
Potent.
culmination. Yeah.
Potent. Okay.
Especially
Art's
after you
gonna-
grab it and like you move it around and like you mush it,
Uh-huh.
like it releases the smell even stronger.
I don't
Is
know
he-
who you're trying to gross out. I
Is
have
he
children.
mushing it?
Okay. Okay. So,
Dog shit.
Art's gonna walk over to dog shit and pick up some dog shit.
You know, it's perfect that you have the hose.
I know. I'm just gonna wipe it all clean. It's gonna be fine.
Just scoot it off.
Yeah. And then Art's gonna walk over to the pedestal, put it on there.
And with the dog shit being placed on the pedestal, the final pedestal drops into the floor, and the hole expands as stairs slowly descend from the outside of the hole, and you now have a staircase leading all the way down to the dragon.
Art turns around and asks everybody for a high five. Yeah, we did it!
No, God.
Oh. Okay.
And this episode was voiced by Harrison Clark as Art, William Brito as Loaf, David Kelly as Yori, EJ Stokely as Ace, and edited and DM'd by Harrison Weiss. Please follow us on X at Tides of Terragos or on Patreon at patreon.com/Tides of Terragos.
We have the best DM. I don't know who you're trying to gross out. I have children. Da 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 da. Okay, whatever.